Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, so if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of March 10th through the 12th, 2023. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you want to reach me by phone, make sure that you are first registered at Paid Communications. Request your callback, and if I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Sometimes it's a Hawaii number. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon as well as TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as Judgment. We've got the Three of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Coins, the King of Swords, the Page of Coins. All right, y'all. Okay, so there is some on-off again situation in regards to an air sign or another earth sign, or it's just like, you know, making rounds. It's on off. I feel like there is some sort of past situation that you thought it was over. You thought it was ended. Maybe you have not been in communication with somebody. Maybe you deactivated your social media. Maybe you you just cut someone off. Maybe, it just hasn't been communication, and seems like you've been trying to keep your distance or just trying to go about your business or find yourself, and you were like, okay, I cut this person off, or I did this, I did that. Now what happens next? And then it's just kind of like, I don't know, the situation resurfaces. You try to get rid of this person, and something happens where now you're thinking about them. Something is needing your attention. So it's possible that maybe, it's just some sort of loose ends. Maybe you are also getting a second chance in regards to a situation that ended. I kind of feel like somebody is calling you, or somebody has been calling you. And this is ongoing. I just feel like this is ongoing. I feel like this is an ongoing cycle until it's resolved, or until maybe you confront this situation. Every time you try to leave it, cut it off, walk away, it comes back. It's either the same person or the same situation if it's not the same person. Something just keeps happening over and over again. Maybe you're like, why do I keep attracting air signs? Why do I keep attracting earth signs? It's like, it's a pattern. Now, I feel like if this is dealing with relationships, then look at your 7th house in your birth chart. Because your 7th house, your birth chart technically is your pattern. Is something that is just a part of you. That's your life, that's your blueprint, that's your thumbprint. And it's like, you can't really change your thumbprint. You can cut off the tips of your fingers, you can shave them down, but it's still gonna grow back in that same pattern. That's at least how I view it. I know some of you do feel like you can alter your birth chart or overcome your birth chart. Maybe in some areas you can, but this particular situation seems like you can't. It's just like, no, this is a pattern. You can't get rid of it. The only other thing I can think of as advice for something like that is to try to transmute it in a different form. Kind of like, okay, so now I'm thinking about boxing. Say it's a troubled child, always getting into trouble, always getting into fights. And it's like, okay, you can't remove that fighting energy from that person. But, you know, maybe this person can take that energy and make some use of it. Okay, of course, I'm thinking about Creed, y'all. But it's like, yeah, okay, you can't make this child stop fighting, but maybe this person can make it into their career, you know, make something good of it or make money off of it. So it's something that maybe you're needing to do. And if you feel like if you feel like you don't want to deal with a particular person, but you keep attracting this pattern, then maybe, since people are relationships, maybe try starting your own business or something. Or maybe try buying something, properties over different properties, different, just something that you can change that energy into because it's a contract. So I don't know. That's just like a offhand suggestion. Try to transmute it into something else. Now, the other thing that this, or the other way this may manifest, is more so about you having some sort of difficult decision that you have to make, something that you've been putting off. And it's like, okay, like you keep putting this off, like when are you going to do it? You need to address this. And so I feel like you have to have confidence in some sort of decision that you need to make and stop second guessing yourself, because it keeps you stagnant. It keeps you from moving forward. So make a decision, stick with it, and just move forward with it. You also, if you're dating, it could be that you're dealing with multiple people and you just don't know who you want to settle down with. So maybe you're juggling, or, you know, you're just comparing the people. You're like, okay, well, I like this person because they're talkative, or I like this person because of their looks, I like this person because of their intellect, you know. And it's just like you're juggling, and maybe you wish that you could merge two people together and you can't. So you're just like keeping something going on as long as possible. Now, that also could be happening to you where someone is stringing you along. Someone is just like saying whatever they can to keep you from leaving or moving on from them. But I just feel like indecisiveness may keep you stuck. Something else I was getting here. Finances. Finances are unstable right now. Try to watch your spending. You may be trying to come up with new ideas, or maybe you're trying to find a new job. Yeah, but just be cautious with how you spend your money. Also, learn how to set boundaries or say no, because maybe people keep coming to you for money and you don't really have it, but you're trying to help. But you might just have to say no. And it just seems like there's something significant about people in general. Sometimes I get this energy and it indicates that there's multiple people that are watching you. Maybe they haven't said anything or come forward, but they're watching you. It could be a form of gang stalking, like several people, a love interest has several people watching you, or maybe it's a job related thing where you're just being watched. But there are several significant people in and out of your life. You also just might hear from people that you haven't heard from in a long time, even if it's not romantic. People are reaching out to you that you haven't heard from. Could find yourself reminiscing. You also might have something on repeat, like music or watching the same movie over and over again. Overall, something could also be a little off or imbalanced. Maybe you're trying to find your balance. You don't feel right. That's another thing I was getting ready to talk about is health. Something could be unstable in regards to your health. Maybe your blood pressure is high. Maybe you're taking in too much something. Maybe you're not getting enough of something. So, I don't know. Pay attention to your health. Maybe you've been feeling dizzy. So pay attention to that. I also feel that messengers maybe keep coming to you in different forms, but you're needing to really pay attention or respond. You also could get invited to several things. If you do, it looks like you're saying no. You're just like, no, thank you. Something seems unstable about your living situation. Maybe you want to move out, but you don't have enough money to do so yet. I also feel that your creative ideas keep getting shot down. It could be something going on at your job, or maybe you're trying to start your own business and you keep telling people about these ideas you have, and people keep shooting them down or don't think they're good ideas. Seems like you also could be having a hard time letting go of an air sign, or they're having a hard time letting go of you. You also might have a hard time forgiving someone or letting something go. I don't know, somebody's holding on to a grudge, or they could have been. I do feel like someone wants forgiveness, though. Someone may have blocked you or set boundaries with you, but maybe now they're ready to talk, or vice versa. Maybe you had to cut someone off. You were like, I can't deal with this person. I can't look at them. I can't talk to them. But now you're ready to. I feel like somebody keeps approaching you in different ways, though. You might have some sort of sudden realization about someone that you keep thinking about. The strongest energies are air and earth. So it's like either you're dealing with another earth sign or an air sign. But it could be anybody, but those are some strong energies. Seems like you just like had some sort of revelation, though, or realizing that you are obsessed with someone, or like you're obsessed with some sort of thoughts. Something is becoming very obsessive. You also might be addicted to testing people, pushing people's boundaries to see if they really love you, or somebody keeps doing that to you. Definitely seems like you feel like somebody is your soulmate. Somebody's been telling their mother about you, or you've been telling your mother about somebody. Even if your mother has crossed over, I feel like you've been talking to them like, oh, tell me what to do. What do I need to do about this person? Somebody was being honest or telling the truth about a situation too, but I feel like maybe you're having a hard time believing it. And then also, if there's something that you need to say or do, I kind of feel like maybe you're needing to try harder, like your efforts are going unnoticed. Or maybe you need a new strategy. You could have several job offers coming to you and you just feel confused about which one to choose, or you're just worried about making a mistake and not choosing the right position, but try not to think like that. Seems like there's something that you know will give you security, but like I said, you have to fight for it. You have to go after what you want. If you are being pursued, then someone feels like, they need to secure you. You are the one that gives them security. So they're pursuing you or fighting for you. I feel like somebody's also trying not to make an emotional decision. And then it seems like maybe either someone's sending you mixed signals, or you are the one coming off as sending mixed signals to somebody. All right, so I'm going to pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have Broken Heart, Sixth Chakra, Archangel Metatron, Caring Connections, Overall Energy, Financial Constraints. So it does seem like finances could be an issue. Seems like you just don't have enough. You're trying to make ends meet. Maybe you separated from your job. Maybe you had to make a big purchase that left you with hardly nothing. Or maybe you're just simply not making enough at your current job, so you feel like you need to quit or leave. Relationship-wise, it just still looks like you don't have something. Something's missing. There's a void maybe you're feeling in your heart. You might have had a dream that awakened you or triggered you. And now you are thinking about some connection. Maybe there's someone that you have this bond or spiritual connection with. It does seem like maybe someone activated your third eye. And maybe that's what they were supposed to do. Maybe that's what this connection is supposed to do, is enhance it or awaken it. But it does seem like something is intuitively telling you that this is your person, or that love is on the way. So I feel like you're needing to just like go with the flow of things if that's what you're feeling. Trust your intuition, depending on who's the pursuer. If you're a pursuer, then you got to pursue what you want. You'll never know until you take some sort of action. But I feel like somebody really wants to get close to you, or they already feel connected to you. They don't want to let you go. Somebody doesn't want to let you go, or someone has been feeling lost or empty without you. You also might be praying for your spirit guides, your higher self, God. You just might be asking for somebody, anybody, to show you what you're supposed to do, or show you who your person is. Who are you supposed to marry? Like, relationships could be on your mind a lot. If you're concerned about connecting or finding the right job, I do feel like something will lead to you finding a job that's the perfect match for you. I feel like you also are needing to feel valued and appreciated. So make sure you don't put energy into anyone that isn't going to do that for you. Maybe you're already in a situation, but you feel undervalued. And so you might start looking, your eyes might start wandering. And that might be why you're starting to wonder if you should stay or if you should go. Yeah. But for the most part, I feel like there's somebody who is either already in your energy and they want to be with you, or somebody is on the way. Somebody never let you go. Somebody maybe realizes that they want and need you. They want you to be a part of their lives. So, yeah. I feel like your reading more so has to do with this love connection. Even though you can apply the messages to the other parts of your life, but I really feel like this is somebody who wants to be with you and can't let go of you. Or once they have you, they're not going to let go. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.